It's April 15th, 2022. Morning here, we're getting some sunshine. Things have been froze up for the last couple of days. Temperature got down, I suppose, down to 15, 18 all night. And we're gonna take a little trip here over to the sugar bush and gonna see what's not going on. Milk house. Actually, it was a pump house. Well, they cooled their milk down in that years back. Had cream cans, and they set that in the water that flowed in there, and that would cool the milk down at this place. See, our county was out and salted our road here this morning. Of course, the sun comes out. Couple hours it'll all be melted off anyway. Got tubing on both sides of the road here. Unfortunately, the way it works out, it can't all run into the same collection area, so we've had to put up a couple of separate tanks over here on the right hand side. There's one of them there. It's actually the second one, I think. And the third one down here a little ways. We got a couple inches of snow here yesterday and last night. There's our cooking building, amongst other things. Hey, let's go out and check and see what those buckets look like. I've got the cover off of this one so we can kind of look inside and see there's our spile. It's dry, and there's what our frozen sap looks like. Let's check out this tree over here in back of our Dodge. Okay, things are pretty solid. I was at a talk here a few years back where a fellow was saying we should get out and tap a couple of weeks early because the season's coming 2 weeks early now. And I thought to myself, yeah, right. I don't remember fall coming. Now that baby was totally full to the point of almost running over here. How do you get the sap out of this thing? Well, you don't. Mother Nature's pretty well taking care of that one. Anyway, I don't recall that winter's coming 2 weeks later than usual, or that summer's lasting an extra month long because of the 2 weeks in the spring and 2 weeks earlier in the 2 weeks later in the fall. Doesn't seem to be happening, and here we are, 15th of April. Things are froze up. Still got some of our sap season to go yet here. Just solid ice in there. So anyway, I don't doubt the people are tapping a lot sooner than they used to, but there's probably other reasons for that. It used to be in times back, a lot of farmers did the operations and a large labor force. Now you've got maybe a fellow that has 5,000-10,000 taps. 1-2 people are going to tap that in. They've got to start earlier. They couldn't wait till the last minute, and with the tubing and things, you can get by with that because the tap hole doesn't dry out as fast. Years back with the spiles and things without the tubing, you tap too soon, you won't get the runs later in the season. So we always tried to tap just before the runs would start if we could. But so you can do that if you got 1,000 taps, a couple people, but you got 10-20,000 taps, 2 or 3 people, because the labor force isn't there. You better be starting in January sometime. Like I say, you can get by with that because your tap holes aren't going to age as rapidly as with the tubing. I don't believe as they will with an open spile or that type of collection system. So okay, things aren't going to happen here much today. Maybe later on the sun stays out, we might see some of these south sides of the trees running, but right now we're taking a vacation, taking a break here along with the trees.